Western Writers Association, take one.
Robert, these books, these sheets or pages out of Gray's original manuscript. And I don't know, my life I heard about it, I always wanted to read them. And I didn't get here before the original cabin burned down. They had some copies in there, and I was going to look at them. They're pretty tough to read. They're elongated. And this is the way he did his novels, put them together, and then he just handed them to his wife when fishing. And if you look at some of the letters in exchange between Gray and Dolly, and he would finally just give up and say, well, do it your own way. You'll do it that way anyhow. I can remember reading that in several of those things. This is such an opportunity to come up here and get a chance to see this. Because this is actually the first draft of a novel that Gray wrote and ended up being such a published success in the Western world. And if you read it, it's written in present tense, which sounds strange. Whether I can't recall that she wrote it in present tense, but he writes it in present tense. She probably had to change that too. She was not only his agent, she was his banker and everything else. And she was the reason that he made millions of dollars. But because of her and her ability to make business transactions, he just would throw his hands up. Some people thought he was dyslexic. I think he was lazy because he just said, here's the book, the way he went. And he was someplace spending money like that and found out his bank account was empty. And she wrote to her and he said, how come is my bank account empty? And she said, right. But she wanted to just write books instead of golf hunting or catching the biggest tuna in the world. So that was probably the case.